Welcome to Michael's graduation at the Hudson Theater, June 7th, 2009. Congratulations, Mike. Mike, good luck. What's up, Mike? Congratulations. All right, we'll see you inside. Hi guys. Happy graduation.
Congrats, Mike.
Hello. Everybody looks at me when I say hello. all these old guys, all professors. They look into people's eyes too.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
They like magna cum laude, summa cum laude, Arista. Elisa, remember the Arista from Bleecker with the yellow sash? These are all the future Pearl Vision and Lens Crafters employees.
Could I ask everybody to remain standing for the national anthem, please?
And bright stars through the perilous swing. All the ramparts may watch. What are ramparts? Gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare. Going on American Idol. Singing in gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, bring it home. And the home of the brave. Elisa, remember Flushing High School when the Lee Town got in trouble for yelling play ball?
And welcome to the 35th commencement of the State University of New York College of Optometry. Let me be the first to congratulate you, the graduates, on this greatest of days. Over the past 4 years, you and your classmates have shared and met the challenges of a world-class curriculum. You've gradually assumed responsibility for independently providing care to your patients and vigorously prepared for this moment. In these times of great economic and social challenge, your skills, knowledge, and compassion are needed more than ever. And I'm confident that you will serve your patients and the public well. The opportunities within the profession of optometry, vision science, and healthcare are numerous. And you've been well prepared by our faculty to pursue a career path, which will bring you great professional success, but as critically, great personal satisfaction. It's only appropriate that we pay some tribute to our faculty who've guided these graduates over the past 4 years, and I now ask our faculty to please stand and be recognized. I would also like to introduce the members of our College Council and ask them to be stand and recognized as well. The College Council is appointed by the Governor and provides us with advice and counsel as we lead the institution into the future. Would the College Council please rise? And now I would ask the trustees of the Optometric Center of New York, our college foundation, who have been generous with their time and support for our students as they pursue their education. Would the foundation trustees please stand? These are the members of our college community who have strengthened our institution and made it one of the jewels within the State University of New York system. But today, we're here to focus on our talented young graduates. They came to us as strangers 4 years ago from across North America, and on this day, they come together to say goodbye and to celebrate their achievements as a class and as individuals. To represent the class of 2009, I would like to welcome their president, Mr. Scott Kershaw.
President Heath, thank you, by the way. Dr. Clark, distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends, and my fellow graduates, I'd like to start just by welcoming everybody, first to New York, but also, more importantly, to today's graduation ceremony for the SUNY College of Optometry, class of 2009. I think I speak for all of my peers when I say that it's truly wonderful to have you all with us to share today. I know that many of you have traveled from far away, and some of you, it may be your first trip to the Big Apple here, and maybe a little bit apprehensive about the big city. But have no fear, I've lived here for about 4 years now, and think I can put some of those fears to rest. Just keep the following in mind. Number one, not all of the people you meet in New York will be in a rush. Some of them will be tourists. Number two, the subway system, despite its colorful maps and can of worms appearance, is actually a cheap, easy, inexpensive, and convenient form of transportation. And trust me, I only get lost like once or twice a month now. If you need a Starbucks, just look to your left. If it's not there, it's on your right. And number four, the bagels and the pizza really are better. But in all seriousness, welcome to New York. I hope that you enjoy your stay and get to experience the city, its sights, its sounds, its culture, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy your couple days here. I'd also like to extend an enormous thank you to our family and friends that are here with us today. The seemingly endless nights of studying and long hours in clinic have been made possible with your continued love, guidance, and support, so thank you. Thank you also to the amazing faculty and staff and administration at SUNY College of Optometry. I'd like to again speak for my fellow classmates, and I think they'd agree with me when I say that there's really no way to express our gratitude and appreciation for what you've done over the last 4 years. The class of 2009 has been fortunate to have the brightest, most knowledgeable, and caring classroom professors in the fields of health, medicine, and vision science. Our clinical faculty consists of some of the hardest working, most dedicated clinicians in all of optometry who have gone out of their way to share their expertise with us to better our ability to treat patients. SUNY's administration works incredibly hard to provide us with an education that far surpasses expectations and is essential for our transition into being young clinicians. It's because of your continued dedication and commitment to sharing your time, knowledge, and expertise that we're able to be here today, graduating from what I think is the best optometry school in the United States. Again, thank you from all of us in the graduating class. To those of you unfamiliar with the class of 2009, I'll take a couple minutes to give you a little bit of background information. We come from diverse backgrounds, but we unite to be the class you see here before you. The class of 2009 is composed of 72 young optometrists, or soon to be young optometrists, 75% of which are women. Today's graduates attended colleges in 14 different states across the country before coming to us in New York, spanning from Maine to California, Texas up to Washington State. 2 of our class members come from our neighbors to the north, Canada, and 58% of us come from the home state of New York. And just less than 20% come from way far across it in California. Undergraduate degrees were awarded by 48 different colleges and universities, and our fields of study were as diverse as the places we come from. They include the more obvious things that you'd expect: biology, chemistry, neuroscience, pre-medicine, but also include business and finance, public speaking, music, mathematics, engineering, and several others. Members of our class speak countless different languages, and I think all of us are able to give an eye exam in English as well as Spanish now. And as you can see, New York really is a melting pot, even when it comes to optometry school. So I'd like to take the next couple of minutes and just talk to my fellow graduates and kind of reminisce a little bit. First of all, congratulations to each and every one of you. You deserve every single handshake, high five, hug, and celebratory congratulations you get today. If you humor me for a minute, I'd like you to think about just a single word for the next couple minutes, and that word is reflection. So despite the optometry-related references, dealing with optics and the bouncing back of light from a surface, and that from anatomy or a blood vessel bending upon itself, I'd like you to think about maybe what first came to your mind when you heard reflection, and that's your memories over the last 4 years. I know that at first it seems like a lifetime ago that you walked in off that busy 42nd Street morning buzz into the lobby when they corralled us that first day. And you probably haven't told anybody the story in about 4 years, or maybe even thought about it. But I'd like you to think back to our white coat ceremony when we first started this journey together. And then they corralled us in that second floor classroom, and they made each of us stand up and say your name, your undergraduate college, your major. If you were really brave, you even said something personal about yourself. And then think back to those sleepless nights before Dr. Rosenfield's first 4-point quiz, when you knew there was no way you were ever going to remember the subtleties of his densely packed notes. To those hours we spent staring at Netter's atlas trying to memorize and understand the innervations of the lacrimal gland. But it may not seem so long ago when you think about our first eyeball at the Copacabana, or our first Halloween party in SUNY's first boy band. I'd like you to each take a moment and reflect on how we learned to take a patient's blood pressure with these 2 words: tank, top. At first, these events may seem like they happened a lifetime ago, but I bet you can remember where you sat in room 101 and what day you had optometry lab first year. So maybe on second thought, the last 4 years have gone rather quickly. But second year came what I think we can unanimously vote, probably for the first time ever, the most challenging academic period of our tenure at SUNY. It seems like we were constantly studying for quizzes and tests, being overwhelmed by upcoming national boards, and practicing for Dr. P's infamous big practical. But these stresses were interspersed with laughs and smiles, flip cup games with some faculty members, some funny YouTube videos. Remember the softball triumph of America's team as we defeated the previously unbeaten champions. Third year saw us take our first steps to becoming clinicians, where our class's social personality has really made us shine. We persevered through national boards with incredible success, including a 100% pass rate on Part 2. And we even survived a potential licensure ban in a nearby state, if you remember. Reflect on your feelings as you entered your final year in optometry school. Your feelings as you went out to your first externship site. You were probably excited, scared, maybe a little bit of both. But remember how those trepidations and feelings of anxiousness melted away and were replaced by your knowledge and your feelings of confidence. Reflect on the relief and accomplishment you felt the last time you entered your signature into SUNY's infamous EMR, and the emotions you had the last time you drove away from the parking lot where you'd spent the previous 3 months helping either local families or veterans see better, live happier, healthier lives. These recent reflections should perhaps be held to Titus, as these are the memories which propel us into the next stage of our lives and careers. So finally, I'd like you to reflect just for 1 more minute on why you chose to enter the field of vision and eye health. Today we become doctors of optometry, and with that title also comes a sense of tremendous accomplishment, pride, and responsibility. As we go about our soon-to-be hectic days, seeing numerous patients, each with their own individual concerns and needs, don't forget why you originally chose to become a doctor. I doubt if any of you would say it was because your mom and dad told you to, or because you didn't want to work for another 4 years, or because you didn't know what else to do with your biology degree. You probably considered other professions, maybe even other schools, maybe even becoming a doctor in a different field, but you chose optometry for some reason. Maybe it was because you enjoy meeting and working with new people every day, or maybe it was because you wanted to have an effect on other people's lives by helping them to see clearly. Perhaps you were driven to improve children's abilities to read and learn by becoming an expert in vision therapy, or maybe you had a personal connection to somebody with low vision. You saw what a life-changing effect you could have on somebody's lives. Whatever your reason for becoming an optometrist, always keep them in mind, for again, these are the factors that make us the best doctors we can be. Always remember where this journey started, always strive to be better, and always love what you do. Family, friends, faculty, and staff, thank you for being here today to celebrate with us, and thank you again for all of your guidance, love, and support. The class of 2009, congratulations, we did it.
very much. Well done. Well done. I am now pleased to present the candidate for an honorary degree, Dr. Ian Howard. Would you please join me at the podium? Okay. Dr. Howard, a vision scientist active in the last decades, you are considered to be a trailblazer in the study of vision and visual perception. Your unique approach to combining a practical engineering concern for real-world phenomenon with laboratory study has provided exceptional opportunities for practical applications and for understanding common deficiencies that result from disease, which cause a loss of the vestibular sense and visual spinning of the world. The depth and breadth of your contributions to the field are evident in a number of areas. With over 100 papers in refereed journals and nearly 24 book chapters, in addition to several editions of your encyclopedic work, Seeing in Depth, it would be difficult for researchers studying depth perception, posture, orientation, and navigation, and virtual reality, among many other topics, not to encounter your fundamental contributions. As the former director of the Human Performance and Space Laboratory, Center for Research in Earth and Space Technology at York University, your leadership has contributed to the body of knowledge in the area of human spatial orientation in astronauts. In addition, as the founder and former director of York University Center for Vision Research, your guidance has nurtured a generation of top-notch vision scientists. You have been honored with the Walter L. Gordon Research Fellowship and have served as designated distinguished research professor at York University. In 2008, you delivered the honorary reception letter at the European Conference on Visual Perception. For the momentous contributions you have made to vision science research, the State University of New York confers upon you the degree Doctor of Science, honoris causa. Dr. Howard, by the virtue of the authority vested in me, the faculty of the State of New York concurring, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Science, honoris causa, and invest you with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. In token thereof, I hand you the diploma and direct that you be vested with an appropriate degree.
I'm delighted. I'm particularly delighted with this honour because of the college that has bestowed it upon me. This School of Optometry contains members of faculty who have interacted with me and whose work is very closely related to the things I've been doing. And that's true here more than any other centre I can think of. The work of Sheldon Ebenholtz some years ago on spatial orientation was closely related to what I was doing. Barbara Gillam, who was here for quite a time, worked on stereoscopic vision. Knowledge of visual science in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Howard. Now I have the distinct privilege of introducing our commencement speaker, Dr. John B. Clark, currently visiting professor at Stony Brook University and a former interim president of our college when this class was in their first year. During his time as interim president, Dr. Clark led the college community, demonstrating outstanding leadership through a period of significant transition. So much of our current environment demands of us the ability to adapt to and indeed to anticipate ongoing change. Dr. Clark's career exemplifies this concept, stretching from Wall Street to the highest levels of academia. Most recently, Dr. Clark served as interim chancellor of the State University of New York from June 2007 through December 2008, but not before he had led 4 SUNY campuses as interim president. We are pleased to have our good friend and honored colleague with us today as this year's commencement speaker. Before Dr. Clark begins his address, I would like to invite Dr. Denise Whittam, President of the New York State Optometric Association, to present Dr. Clark with his Public Service Award. Dr. Whittam.
The Public Service Award given by the New York State Optometric Association is given to an individual who is not an optometrist, but who has been extremely active in promoting and serving the visual needs of his community. The 2009 NYSOA Public Service Award is proudly presented to John B. Clark in recognition of his service to the profession of optometry and to the people of the state of New York for his service as interim president of the SUNY College of Optometry and as interim chancellor of the State University of New York.
First of all, I want to express my gratitude to Dr. Whittam and the New York State Optometric Association for this Public Service Award. It is truly a tremendous honor because the association not only does so much to promote the practice of the profession throughout the state, but just as importantly, it supports the wonderful work of Dr. Heath and the faculty, staff, and students of the college. And for that, I want to especially thank you, Dr. Whittam, and the association, and I will certainly treasure this award. Thank you very much. Also, I want to express my deep appreciation to President Heath, distinguished guests, members of the College Council, Foundation, faculty, staff, and students, as well as the alumni, parents, spouses, family members, and friends of the SUNY College of Optometry gathered here today. For indeed it is a great honor and privilege for me to return to the college as the commencement speaker as we celebrate the achievement of our students who will soon join the ranks of the college's loyal and devoted alumni as they receive their degrees, in the word of Scott, from the best college of optometry in the country, if not the world. Difficulties you have met in achieving your degree were unimagined when the university started in the medieval ages. Then there were only the 7 basic liberal arts of grammar, rhetoric, logic, arithmetic, astronomy, geometry, music, in addition to the professional studies of theology, medicine, and law. Limited indeed, especially when compared to the vast number of highly advanced disciplines of study like optometry today. So indeed, you belong to the best and brightest generations of students in the history of higher education, and that you should be proud of your accomplishment. And your maturity and seriousness of purpose is an inspiration to we who teach, guide, and mentor you. Again, such was not always the case in the history of the university. An archivist at the University of Leipzig, Germany, found in its library a medieval manuscript which was the equivalent of our student code of conduct. It contained a very interesting set of provisions which revealed the less than satisfactory state of student behavior at the time, unimaginable today. There was a penalty for throwing a projectile at a professor in the classroom. Then there was a more severe penalty for throwing said projectile at the professor and causing grievous bodily harm. And finally, there was the odd and interesting penalty for throwing a projectile and missing the professor. Yet here at Optometry, one of the true gems of the SUNY system, I am reminded of the inspiring words of John Henry Cardinal Newman, author of the great work, The Idea of the University, who wrote, quote, "The university is an alma mater, knowing her children one by one, I hope you will find useful." My first piece of advice is probably the last thought on your mind right now, and that is keep learning. Obviously, as professionals, you will be expected to keep current with the latest developments in the field. But what I mean is that you should complement your professional learning with personal learning. Become a lifelong learner. Please learn for pleasure and personal growth. After all, we are learning creatures. And the more you learn, the more you read, the more people you can converse with, the more interesting you will become, the more interesting life and the world around you will become, and the more interesting life you will lead. The second piece of advice is the simplest and the one you already know. Work hard and work well. I am sure you have seen it among your fellow students right here at Optometry. Those who succeed work hard. Work hard to find a position you like, and work even harder once you get it and do it well and to the best of your abilities and training. There is perhaps nothing more rewarding in your work than knowing you are giving your all and accomplishing your goals. But let me also add that it is also very important to play. Have fun and lead a balanced life. And the most important part of a truly balanced life is your parents, your spouses, your family, and your friendships. And work the hardest at these personal relationships which matter to you the most. Needless to say, they deserve your top priority in today's demanding world. The third piece of advice may be the most personally important, and that is truly believe in yourself. And I will explain what I mean by true trust and confidence in yourself by means of a short story located in drought-ridden Kansas many years ago. Fellow students and teachers, attend reunions, and certainly remember your alma mater when you hit the lottery. So as you graduate today, the diploma you receive is not only a symbol of your hard work and achievement here at Optometry, your alma mater, but also the trust and confidence you had in yourself to successfully complete your studies and obtain your degree. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations and best wishes for a wonderful career and an even better life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Clark, and congratulations on your award. To present our student awards, I would like to introduce Dr. Edward Johnston, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dr. David Troilo, Vice President and Dean for Academic Affairs, and Dr. Ida Chung-Lok, Chairperson of the Committee on Scholarships, Fellowships, Awards, and Financial Aid. Candidates for the Doctor of Optometry degree will be introduced by Dr. Johnston and hooded by Dr. Troilo and Dr. Patricia Modica, Chairperson of the faculty.
Will the candidates please rise? President Heath, it is It is my privilege to report that these candidates have successfully completed the Doctor of Optometry curriculum and have been recommended by the faculty to be awarded the Doctor of Optometry degree in recognition of their academic and clinical accomplishments.
Please come forward as I announce your name, please. Jacqueline Ann Benzoni. Michael D. Bernstein.
Yay!
Marcus Joseph Bostic.
All right, Michael! All right, Mike!
On Tai Bowie. Ryan Christopher Wilson. Jing Hai. Jason J. Chen. Sylvia S. Choi. Gloria Hyman Chung. Nadine Judith May. Laura D. Chandra V. Michaels.
What are you doing, Alicia? What are you doing? Did it work?
Krishna Moore. Vishali Nigam.
Ask all of the graduates to remain, I guess you've already risen. By virtue of the power vested in me, the faculty concurring, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Optometry and invest you with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations. I would now like to ask Dr. Scott Crawshaw to come to the podium. All optometrists present to join him.
Okay, you guys ready? Hopefully this is the last time you see me in front of you like this. Okay. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that I will practice the art and science of optometry faithfully and conscientiously and to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standards, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession in the honor of the degree Doctor of Optometry, which has been granted me. I will provide professional professional care to those who seek my services with concern, with compassion, with due regard for their human rights and dignity. I will place the treatment of those who seek my care above personal gain and strive to see that none shall lack proper care. I will hold as privileged and inviolate all information entrusted to me in confidence by my patients. I will advise my patients fully and honestly of all which may serve to restore, maintain, or enhance their vision and general health. I will strive continuously to broaden my knowledge and skills so that my patients may benefit from all new and efficacious means to enhance the care of human vision. I will share information cordially and unselfishly with my fellow optometrists and other professionals for the benefit of patients and the advancement of human knowledge and welfare. I will do my utmost to serve my community, country, and humankind as a citizen as well as an optometrist. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this, my solemn oath and obligation.
Please be seated. I congratulate all the graduates, the residents, and fellows for their dedication and hard work. And I congratulate all of you, mothers, fathers, wives, husbands, children, and extended families who have supported them over the years. Dr. Clark asked for this earlier, and I'll ask for it one more time. I'd like to give a round of applause to all the family members who support our graduates over the last 4 years. Thank you all for joining us today. These proceedings are now officially concluded. Thank you.
Congratulations. Now get to work, and the first loan payment is probably due today, right? Mike, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, good job. Hey, he smiled. Yay! What do you got there? You got a diploma? Let me see this bad boy. Open it up.
Hold it.
Open it. Nice.
Everybody get in the picture. Mike, you want to take a picture? School symbol behind your head. Harry, where's Michael? Okay. Everybody say hi.
Congratulations, Mike. Thank you. Happy graduation. Yay. Wait, Dave. Here we go. I'm recording. All right, good luck. We got to merge them together. great. Where's the naked cowboy? Times Square. It's New Year's Eve, rocking with Dick Clark and Ryan Seacrest. 2009. Watch your step.
You're the one who's gonna trip.
Yeah. What's for lunch today? Where's our McDonald's? What's for lunch? Hot dogs? Dirty water dogs?
Yeah, you're gonna kill yourself.
All right. Have a nice day.
Are they locking off? She got to go. Oh, yeah. I don't understand. They're not gonna lock her up. It's okay with me, but you don't need to paint yourself. Just take it off. This is over by New York, New York.
All right. There's your 7 train.
Excuse me.
Downstairs.
Train right there.
All right. Bye, guys. See ya. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
I can't. My back is killing me just carrying myself. They want me.
Hello, SpongeBob. Elmo.
That's something you catch on like candy can.
Hey, Elmo. My batteries. Okay. Hi, SpongeBob. Wow, New York City is awesome. It's hot today. Yeah. Famous Macy's, 34th Street. Where's King Kong now? Top of the Empire State Building. Here we are at the Garden.